Remember I told you that Don built this last year and I said it was too small? Well, he's doubled down on me. It's even worse. He could have gone all the way out to the road or even to that fence and been better. But he's made this part a carport. My God. Oh. This is a left-hand threading bar with an Acme insert on it. Don got this for my birthday, and I've been so happy ever since he did.
Yeah. That was an expensive little booger there.
I know, but
Like $160.
But you remember the thing that I say? Take out all the variables. Yeah, you can turn this thing upside down. You can run the bit in backwards, and you can do a lot of things. But then the tool people that made these things would be out of a job. You wouldn't want them to be out of a job, would you, Don? Hell yeah.
That's no comment on that.
No comment. The main thing is, I took out another variable.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it blindly. I can sit here and watch it coming in, and I can see the beginning of that thread instead of having to come out the other way. So it just makes it easier. All right. Now we're going to run out of space on this. So what we need to do is block that back up with another piece of metal. What did we do with that one that did it?
We did not do
That's
anything.
this one. Okay, this is yours. That one's mine. It's windy.
It is. But it's warm.
Up north, we're going to get some.
Yeah, big snow. Big fan of snow.
And we're not.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And how old is this? Is that they're going like a big, it's a big,
That is a
no, it's a single point thread.
that is a bushing for a boring bar.
Okay.
You can put this in
Like the round
a
hole?
bigger hole boring bar. You don't have one, do you?
No.
Because that one almost fit that one.
I do have one.
That'll fit into.
I don't know. Let's see.
That would be a lot easier than doing all this. So of course it won't fit on that, but it would this one.
Oh no, that's way too big. That's way too big. Let me see.
I didn't know you had that, or I might have brought it.
That one's too big. No, I still have it too big. Do I have it too big?
Do you have a 6-inch rule?
Yeah, I gave you one last time. I don't know if we picked it up. I don't remember picking it up. Let me see.
I thought you said you only had 3 chucks. You got, or 2 chucks. You got 3. I gave you this big 18-incher one.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course, you will never use that. You don't.
I don't know about that.
You don't have anything that big. Remember that you can walk around in your shop bullshit you was trying to tell me?
See, it's not in here, so I don't know what we do with it. You steal it last time? Looks like I have two.
Just need one.
I don't know what happened to the other one. Yeah, just stare it.
All right, you stand over there. I might need your assistance. Roll that in, please. That's good. $20, $56, $57. $58. So that'd be 29 is half of 58. So now I gotta figure out where 29 is on this little bitty thing. 20. One big after that one. Okay, loosen this up for me. Getting old, I can't read sideways, focus on these tiny little things.
Got one of them magnifying hats. You need it?
28, 29, right off of that. Now I can see it once I get focused. See where I'm going. There's 24. 24.
24 and a half to be exact.
You got it locked. Unlock it. What are you trying to do to me?
IQ test.
Bring it all the way over here.
IQ test.
Don't need an IQ test, sir. Okay, now tighten that down. All right.
Nothing but to do it.
I put the tip on the center line. See, I'm having to crawl over shit, John. So don't tell me about my shop.
Let's work in the front. Well, you wouldn't have to if your camera wouldn't been in the way. Then you can walk right behind that with the camera's not in the way.
Now, one more thing before we get going. We need to make sure.
You have to set the compound at a certain angle.
No, it's straight through there.
No, I mean for the thread or nothing. No. Pitch, nothing.
I think that's just, it looks straight as hell to me. But that's why we're sitting here doing some tests.
That is true.
So now, parallel, perfect. All right.
Is it power yet?
Not yet. Almost. If you had a table, you could put that on there for me. But you don't have a table, so you'll have to be
Have
a
a table in front of here.
40 miles away.
When you need exercise?
I pay for a gym, sir. I don't need it.
Do
It's
you
working.
go? No.
I do too, when I want to.
When's the last time you went?
Well, let's see.
3 months?
I was in a play for 2.5 months.
Here comes the excuses.
Every freaking time
Here
you
comes the
couldn't go.
excuses. Here comes the excuses.
The very last performance, the next day I came down with influenza A and nearly died.
Okay.
And I didn't want to go for a month because I didn't want to get sick again, and that took me that long to kick it.
Okay.
This is February the 28th, so I've been over that for about 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And I also sold 14 units in that same time and had to go do them, so I worked my butt off. So there.
I wasn't judging you. I was just asking you questions. When's the last time
You were just trying to dig into me.
I wasn't judging you.
I know what you were doing. Thread gauge. Please, sir.
Come in.
If we had a table, it would be right there beside me. But
No, if it'd be your shop, we'd have to take an hour to go find your thread gauge because you don't know where it's at.
no, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Top right hand
Can you see?
drawer.
Any light?
Need new eyes.
Yeah, looks like
Probably spam. You check it. It's Tish. Hi, baby.
it's right.
Don says it's right.
That's right. Good. You're
Don
done.
says it's right.
You're done.
I had a table right here.
Got a long way to go. Put some of that cut oil in there now.
What?
Put some of that little cut oil in there now.
Well, I was cleaning it out.
I'll be using all my oil.
It's hard being you, isn't it?
Sure, if I had a piece of bar, I didn't have to.
Boy, it would be nice to have a thread.
Yeah.
You don't need that whole 4-foot piece, do you?
Yes, I do. Well, we could always just take this leaf screw and knock this part down.
Do
Knock
what?
this part off and then use this and go backwards.
Was that a good one?
This is the one that drives the Ram, but it stays skinny and it's right here. If you turn look at it this way, I'm the same, you know.
Kind of the same as different than is the same.
It's pretty good different, but and this is, but see, this is too big, this is too big to fit through the hole.
Is it the same thread or not?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, can you see it?
Deep like that.
Same way.
But you can't think too big to fit through.
You take that thing there.
Yeah, that's left in. Still not enough room. We can just slide this back further. Yeah, we could probably.
Well, you can go all the way. That thing can hang halfway off.
Yeah.
You just have to take and pull this up here, like this,
Yep.
and then come back.
Push it.
You don't put it on your foot. So you got
Yeah,
enough
that would
room.
work. That's enough. That's enough.
Okay. Now, I am at 280. Remember 280.
Yeah. Is that right?
Should be. Pull it out. Pull it, take it all the way. The start of the thread is here. Not deep enough yet. See how deep those are?
Yeah, I know. But
Those.
this is good. We can use this.
I think so.
That's the important thing.
Why in the hell didn't you think of that before, Don?
I did, but for some reason we looked at it.
No, this is.
Thought it was right.
What is this we? You and who, Kimosabi?
Yeah, well, whatever. It's good now.
Yeah, whatever.
I redid it while you weren't looking at the left-handed thread.
Thank you.
Just for you, Steve.
You're so kind.
That I am.
I brought you candy and you're being this
I
way to
cut these
me.
precision blocks for nothing.
That's what you told me. I just here.
Did you turn it off? I didn't see you hit the button.
I keep telling you, you need to buy your drugs from the other side of the track. These cheap drugs are
Must have
really
blinked.
messing with
Must
you.
have blinked.
See, it'll start.
Yeah.
You didn't have to climb over all that stuff in this shop with aisles. When you get in a wheelchair, you're going to have hell.
Oh, what? Look.
I
Right here, I'm in.
jumped right over that.
I am in.
Pull it out, son.
Where it starts.
No, it starts over in there. Give it a shot.
Yes, hopefully it'll do it. Ooh, it started. Oh yeah. Let me make sure it's all the way through. No backlash. That's probably pretty dang close right there. All the way through, huh?
Oh yeah. About halfway to China.
There you go, buddy.
All right.
Too bad that's not the real thing.
Too bad that's not the real thing. Well, that real thing's a really expensive piece of brass, so I wanted to practice.
Well, that was a good job, Steve. You did great. Perfect.
Can you speak into the microphone?
Steve did a great job. It fits perfect. What's that?
Here's
You
your
met
$10.
$10 now.
$10.
No, that's a good fit right there.
Well, what we're going to do now is we'll take that nut off and put it on the other shaft to make sure it fits the other shaft as good.
That is true. This isn't right. This isn't the...
Not the right shaft, but it's what we think was that pitching.
Yeah, it looked the same.
You're going the wrong way, aren't you? No,
No.
you're going the right way. It's left hand. I got to clean up. I look like
A machinist. Like a machinist.
Machinists don't look this dirty
Yeah.
most of the time. Well, I'm back over at Don's today. We are working on duplicating this nut again, as you've seen for the rest of the videos. This is kind of day 2. Last night I left it after I finished making a test nut out of cast iron to try to see if all this was going to work easily. Don had bought the tap and tapped it, and we made this test nut. And it fit this shaft perfectly, but not that shaft over there. Turns out, long story short, that shaft over there is 42 thousandths bigger than this shaft. This nut fits really, really good and would not screw onto it. And so we're going to proceed and just increase the depth by 21 thousandths on each side. And that ought to give us a nice fit. The problem is I don't have a short shaft like this that I can test it while the nut and everything's still clocked and timed on the lathe. So I think we've got a way around that. Since this was so successful, I'm going to skip doing it on the machining plastic, and we're going to go straight to the bronze. Now, these are the mounting holes for it. And this is the side we've got to line up so we can bore and make it look like that. So, Don's somewhere, he's feeding his face, and as soon as he gets out of there, we'll get going.